Welcome to this full body morning somatic yoga stretch. In this 15-minute practice, we're going to really tune into our bodies and notice what's going on inside. This class is about exploring our sensations, feelings and thoughts and find a deeper connection within yourself. A perfect class to relieve any trauma you may still be holding on to. So with this said, find a comfortable spot, get your mat and let's begin. Alright friends, let's begin today seated on the mat. If you can't sit cross-legged, you can sit on a chair or on your knees. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, left palm on the mat, stretching the right side of the body. On your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it to the other side. And begin to tune into your body. Notice every sensation you are experiencing, every breath, any hot or cold areas. And now let's switch from side to side, 3 times on each side. And again. Wonderful. Inhale, bring your palms together. Exhale, take a seated spinal twist, looking over your left shoulder. Release back to center. Inhale. Exhale, other side, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. We're going to interlace the fingers and bring them behind your back. Exhale, expand and open your chest up to the universe. Open your heart. Open yourself. Beautiful. Now let's flow it out back and forth. Mindful movements here. Moving on, we're going to release the hands and just begin to walk them forward. Now, if you're sitting on a chair, you can bring your belly as close to your thighs as possible and then rest your hands onto a piece of furniture in front of you. Slowly come out, bring your hands behind your back and begin to push your hips forward, keeping the glutes on the mat and tilt the head back. Now for a deeper stretch, you can lift the glutes by pushing the hips forward. And if you're on a chair, you can just come onto your mat for this pose. Very nice, sweet friends. Coming back to neutral, let's bring the soles of the feet together. And the bigger the diamond shape, the easier this becomes. So you can keep your feet out just like this, or you can just bring them as close to your pelvis as you can. and begin to fold forward, holding on to your toes. And bring your awareness back to your body, to sensations, and I'd like you to do a full body scan right now. Note every little tingling, any feelings, any stretches that you may be feeling, any emotions, any thoughts that come. I want you to just acknowledge them. Beautiful friends, gently come out of this pose and make your way to the back of your mat on the knees. Let's just take a moment here. When you're ready, we're going to reach the arms forward and then come into a tabletop. We're going to do a little flow here, so release back onto the heels. 3 more times like this, feeling your body moving. And really try to connect mind and body connection. Engage in the movement and notice how your body is reacting. Last one. Beautiful. From here we're going to do 3 cat-cows, allowing the chin to touch the chest if you can. Open yourself up. Alright, from here we're going to step the left leg forward into a low lunge, and we're going to dynamically stretch the lower body by moving back and forth. Bring your awareness to the position of your body and movement in relation to space. Very nice, friends. Now we're going to hold the stretch right here. But if you want to have a deeper stretch, you can come down onto your fingertips. And again, bringing mindful movement to our lower body. Just holding it here one last time. And now we're going to transition into pigeon. So we're going to heel toe the foot to the opposite side of the mat. And your leg might not be as perpendicular to the mat as mine, but that's okay. You can stay right here on your hands. Or if it's within your practice, you can lower onto your elbows. You can also place a cushion under the pelvis, as this will take some of the tension away. Let's come back into a tabletop. Gently releasing, just a few gentle movements back and forth. And then we're going to step the right leg forward into a low lunge, and we're going to bring those gentle movements again. And understand what our body is communicating can help us better understand our own needs, leading to a greater health and emotional satisfaction. And now we're going to hold it right here. Or for the deeper stretch, you can bring your fingertips to the mat. bringing gentle movement back and forth again. And now let's hold it here. Tuning in to your body, feeling what it's communicating with you. What is it telling you? And from here, we're going to transition back into Pigeon. So we're going to heel toe the foot to the opposite side of the mat. Now remember, you can always use a thick pillow or cushion to place under the pelvis to make this pose somewhat more comfortable. And then if it's within your practice, you're more than welcome to stay where you are or come down onto your elbows. Alright friends, gently release by sitting onto the right glute. We're going to swing that back leg forward and then mindfully lower all the way onto your back. Let's take one last stretch on each side. So starting by crossing the left leg over and begin to twist by bringing the knees to the right, not forcing anything, and allow gravity to do the rest. And then reach the left arm above the head and staying focused on what's happening inside of you. Very nice. Coming back to neutral, let's take our twisted supine eagle on the other side. You already know what to do, so just cross the right leg over, drop those knees, and then bring your right arm over your head. Beautiful. Release and returning back to center, soles of the feet on the mat. For those of you who prefer to stay in this variation of Shavasana, just keep both feet on the mat. But if you prefer to come into the full Shavasana, then extend both legs out, feet wider than the hips, palms facing up. And begin to scan your body and see if there are any areas where you're still holding on to something. Surrender the tension. Relax. I cannot tell you any truth that deep within you don't already know. All I can do is remind you of what you have forgotten. Don't get attached to your feelings. Embrace them like an old friend and let them go. If you want to stay longer in Shavasana, pause the video now. But if you wish to finish the practice, bring soft movement to your hands and feet. When you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side in a fetal position and meet me in the center of the mat. Rest your hands on the knees, coming back to our breath, our surrounding, processing the beautiful experience you've just had. No matter what happened, it's exactly the way it's supposed to be. As you practice this class, you'll notice how over time your experience will change. Palms together by your third eye, and down to your heart. Bowing down and honoring your experience. May the light in me see the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day. Follow us on social media like Instagram and Facebook, and feel free to check out our Patreon for exclusive content. All the best, and bye for now.